For the Eastern Pacific and West Pacific Oceans, we'll be covering 92E, 91E, 92W, and 93W. Good evening, this is Aria with the Hurricane Watch Team, bringing you your latest 8 p.m. Central Time tropical weather update for Friday, June 6, 2025. We are currently tracking 4 active invest areas across the eastern as well as the western Pacific basins. Here is the latest on all the systems. Looking here at Invest 92E, currently located well off the southwestern coast of Mexico, Invest 92E continues to show signs of gradual organization. Satellite imagery reveals increasing deep convection and banding. Environmental conditions, specifically the warm sea surface temperatures and moderate shear, appear favorable for development. A tropical depression is expected to form over the next couple of days as it continues its northwestward track away from land. Looking at the forecast models, we're going to see the forecast models. So you can see it remains well away from the coast, but it will take about 36 to 48 hours for the storm to really kick off and begin intensifying. That will not last long as the inch moves into more of a stable environment and the atmosphere is not conducive for tropical cyclone activity. And same with that other system that we're going to be talking about as well. Taking a look at Invest 91E, that storm farther west than 92E. We're going to take a look at that satellite imagery as well. Taking a look at 92E, here it is. Uh, 91E there. Farther south near the coast of Central America, 91E remains less organized. Thunderstorm activity is scattered and interaction with land may inhibit development in the short term. However, gradual strengthening is still possible as it tracks slowly west-northwestward. Heavy rainfall may impact portions of southwestern Mexico as well as Central America. So here is 91E. There, as you could see, we do see the chances of it, remaining near the coast of Mexico and Central America. Heavy rain is likely. The biggest likely ability is this will become I would say about a decent 45 to 50 knot tropical storm. There is a slight chance of it becoming a hurricane, but that is on the low end of the chances because I would consider that to be an outlier. It really doesn't matter if the forecast models really show it this time because both of them are going to remain off the coast of Mexico and Central America. Now going on to Invest 92W, which it doesn't even appear there's much going on at all with the entire system, as there does appear to be some shear. East of the Philippines, it is currently becoming better organized with persistent convection and defined LLC, low-level circulation. Sea surface temperatures remain warm and wind shear remains low as well. Those conditions are favorable for cyclone formation. Interest in the Philippines and Taiwan should monitor this system closely over the weekend. We're going to take a look at these models here and talk more about where this system is expected to go. If we get anything for Invest 92W. Just the GFS. There it is, just off the coast of the Philippines. Does look like it is going to intensify. There's Taiwan there on the southwest. There's mainland China. It does look like it spares Taiwan the worst of the conditions. However, there will be stronger currents for both China and Taiwan. However, Japan could get the remnants of it, as well as the Korean Peninsula. As that storm falls apart, there are expected to be heavy rains for western Japan and southern and southeastern Korea. taking a look at Invest 93W. It's located farther east in the western Pacific. It is less organized than 92W, but remains over warm waters. While the development is not imminent, gradual intensification remains possible as it moves westward. Forecast models currently differ on its track, and additional monitoring will be needed. Here's the latest satellite imagery of that system. Yeah, not much is going on with the system at all, as you can clearly see. There it is. It's going to take about probably, I would say about 72 plus hours, so at least 3 days until the storm really kicks off and really intensifies as it makes its way towards the direction of mainland China. But it does look like we'll have that turn towards Korea and Japan. Do you want to take a look at that modeling from the GFS and see what they're showing with this system? 93W. Yeah, not a lot right now, but I do think in about 3 days, that's when we'll start to see that storm kick off. There's the 72-hour mark at 1 p.m. There's the system 995 millibars. It starts to kick off. Again, it intensifies and makes its way towards the Korean Peninsula and Japan. These appear to be the exact same thing. It's very strange. Interesting. They're the exact same storm. That's interesting. I do want to mention there are quite some serious storms going on in northern Texas. They're having quite a few storms over the last few days over the United States. So we're really not gonna focus on severe weather, but I just do want to mention that stay safe if you are in the Texas Panhandle tonight. Some very severe, pretty strong thunderstorms are blowing up near the Amarillo and in the Panhandle of Texas. Stay safe, folks, if you're in that area. Just want to take a look at the North Atlantic. Here is the latest satellite imagery of the North Atlantic. As you can see, got some upper level winds here. Could be some dry air. We do have a plume of dust coming through the Gulf of Mexico right now. Take a look at that water vapor. The darkers remain the more dense and dry levels. As you can see, there's some dry air here, dry air in this area, as well as some pretty dense and dry air there in the Gulf of Mexico. Alright, folks, this concludes today's tropical weather outlook. Again, for June 6, 2025, we will continue to monitor official updates from these updates from the Hurricane Watch Team and stay informed as we enter what appears to be a very active tropical cyclone season. This has been Aria with the Hurricane Watch Team. Stay weather aware, stay alert, stay safe, and peace out, folks.